The Vatican earlier this week told the world that today they would be coming out with a document defining Mary's role in our redemption and whether the term or title co-redemptrix should be given to her. Well, today the Vatican declared that that should not be something that she's called as co-redemptrix, and they give a whole bunch of information in this document that they released. But this is no different from what we see coming out of the Vatican in ages past. They speak out of both sides of their mouth. So let's look at exactly what the Catechism first says about Mary and her role, and then you can come to your conclusion by the end of this short video. In Catechism paragraph 969, it reads, "Taken up to heaven, she, being Mary, did not lay aside this saving office, but by her manifold intercession continues to bring us the gifts of eternal salvation." So Mary has a saving office. In Catechism paragraph 1172, it states that she, Mary, the Mother of God, is inseparably linked with the saving work of her Son. All throughout Catholic teaching and devotionals and quotes from popes and theologians throughout the ages, you'll find when they talk about Mary, they make no distinction between her and Jesus in our role of salvation. In fact, when you look at what they write in the glories of Mary, you see some things like this. It states that the Divine Mother then, on account of the great merit she acquired in this great sacrifice which she made to God for the salvation of the world, was justly called by St. Augustine the restorer of the human race. So St. Augustine's calling her the restorer of the human race. It goes on to say that another saint, the Redeemer of captives, is the title that they give her. And then another saint gives her the title of restorer of the ruined world. And then another saint calls her the consolation of our miseries. But then notice what St. Arnold says here. He says, "In the death of Jesus, Mary united her will to that of her Son in such a manner that both offered the same sacrifice. And therefore, the holy abbot says that thus the Son and the Mother effected the human redemption, obtaining salvation for men." So if the Vatican is truly going to take a stance against Mary having this role in redemption, then they should be condemning all of the previous devotions and writings and statements by previous saints and theologians of Roman Catholicism throughout the centuries. Make no mistake, this little ploy is an ecumenical attempt to bring in non-Catholic Christians into Rome. As Christians, we need to be in the Word so we aren't deceived in the age of apostasy we're living in. And the best way to study God's Word is to do it in context and in chronological order. So I created a book-by-book summary going through the entire Bible in the historical order the biblical events took place. And I add extra commentary, different insights from a Jewish perspective like typology and prophecy, and so much more. This isn't a course and it's not something you buy. It's just a 1-hour summary through the entire Bible going book by book in chronological order. So comment summary below and I'll send you the details to come join me.